And 3, 2, oh, my producer Heather is not giving me the right signals. Hey, we're back. Now she's giving me a death stare. That's okay. We're back. So today I had the most random hankering for Nashville Hot Chicken. And living in Texas, we don't get that down here. There's supposedly a place called the Nashville Hot Chicken Shack, but their website does not have an address or a phone number for any of the 3 locations. So we've tried for like a week to find where one is, and we just couldn't find it. So I'm gonna make it for you today. The premise of it is you take your chicken, you dip it in your flour, into the buttermilk, into the flour, let it sit, you fry it, and then you make a sauce. And it's supposed to be super good. I've only been to Nashville once, and we ate there, I think at Prince's Fried Chicken, and it was amazing. Literally jaw-dropping amazing. My buddy James and I filmed eating these super hot wings. It was a total disaster. I was crying a little baby. It was pretty entertaining. So what we've done is we've taken buttermilk. No, we haven't, because I can't find buttermilk. However, there is a hack that you can, let me move some stuff around here. You can take regular milk that I just moved, move it back, and lemon juice, and mix those together and simulate buttermilk. It's not the exact same thing, but it's close. And I'd love to be authentic, but I'm hungry and I want chicken, so we're just gonna take this method until buttermilk comes back into stock. We're still dealing with the effects of Snowmageddon, or Snowvid, whatever you call it here in Texas, where we got all that snow. So what I'm doing now is whisking together my favorite hot sauce, Frank's, and some milk and the lemon juice. And we're creating the marinade or dip or whatever you want to call it for the chicken. In here, I've got some all-purpose flour. And in this bowl, I have the spices for the dry portion of the breading on the chicken. And I made a cheat sheet here because it's a lot. I've got cornstarch, seasoned salt, paprika, cayenne pepper, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and remember all of that. Now I will put all of the quantities in the description if I remember. I haven't been doing that and I apologize. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all this. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. I tried my very best to do the really cool little proportioned, but it's a hot mess because there's a lot of stuff in there. So there's a lot of flavors going on in this meal. I'm gonna put it in here. Oh, there's my cornstarch. And some people are gonna go, why are you putting it in a paper bag? Well, I don't wanna whisk it. I use my whisk for this. So, okay. Let's see if I can not mess this up. In elementary school, I got in trouble for messing up my lunch. I knew those elementary school things would come in handy sometime in life. Just didn't know when it was. Oh, there we go. That's what I was afraid of. All right. So we've shaken it all together. Oh, that's a lot of spice. It's not shaking together very well. So anyways, I'm gonna get this mixed up. I have my spices for the sauce that is coming later. And it's kind of interesting because you take some of the hot oil that you fried the chicken in and use it for the sauce. It's gonna be great. So I'm going to get this mixed up. I'm going to get my chicken out. I'm gonna get it flattened out a little bit, cut in pieces. You don't need to see all that boring nonsense. And I will be back when we're ready to fry. So I'll see you then. All right, so we are back. That was a disgusting process. I highly recommend wearing gloves and using tongs because I had these big clumps of dough batter on my fingers. So cool. We today went and visited the Le Creuset store in San Marcos, and we bought this really cool insulated baking cookie sheet. And it's dirty, so I can't really show you how cool it is, but it's got this thick layer underneath. Maybe see it there. It's really thick. So it's a double layered cookie sheet. And this thing is really great. It's got, turn it around here, good finish. It's got the Le Creuset emblem up here, but it's got one raised edge so you can slide the cookies off when they're done. It's pretty brilliant. I've never been excited about a baking sheet because I don't typically use them except for stuff like this. So what we're gonna do is take our chicken, which I should mention has been sitting here for 20 minutes now. So we put it in the flour, put it in the buttermilk and hot sauce mixture, put it back in the flour, and let it sit here for 20 minutes to help really absorb the flavors. And if you could have smelled the spices coming out of that bag, knock your socks off. So I've got my oil heated. I'm gonna check with my handy dandy thermometer. We are at about 375 degrees. So we're gonna give this a go. So grab this bad boy right here. Now when you put items into hot oil, always drop them away from you so it will burn the camera woman instead of yourself. There we go. Oh goodness. All right. So now we're going to let this fry until it's golden brown on both sides. And then I'm gonna put the lid on top of this to help steam it so the chicken gets cooked all the way through. This is more important, I think, when you're using bone-in chicken, because you can use bone-in chicken for this. We're using tenders because we had them in the fridge and I just had this crazy hankering. So I'm gonna put this lid on here, cook this for a few minutes, and I'll come back when it's done.
Look at this. Frying nicely. Finished product. Yeah.
Well, that was exciting. We fried up all of our chicken. We had put it in the oven at 275 to let it stay warm while we finished our batches. And as you can see, Heather likes a little bit more well done on her tenders, so we made one batch special for that. So now what we're gonna do is take our spice mix. I don't know if you can see that. We got some brown sugar, some cayenne pepper, a lot of cayenne pepper, some sweet smoky paprika. We've got, what's over there? A chili powder and some garlic powder. And we're going to whisk this in with half a cup of the oil that we fried the chicken in. So I sure hope you like oily chicken. Just kidding, it's not oily chicken. Just a really good sauce. And I've got my super cute little whisk here. I don't know where we found this, probably on Amazon somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take half a cup or so of this hot oil. Ooh. Can you hear that? Put this right here because it's greasy. And we're going to whisk this together real quick. And this recipe can be doubled, tripled. It scales really nicely. So if you have a lot of people to make dinner for, this is a good one. And my goodness, does this smell good. So what we have is sort of a paste consistency. Put this over here. I'll show you if you can get a look at that. So that's what it looks like when you mix in the oil. See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we are just going to put this over here, make it a mess. Brush on this sauce to the chicken, just like this. We're gonna coat all of our chicken, and then we are all set to go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Now this is pretty spicy, so if you are not a fan of that much spice, you can reduce the amount of cayenne pepper, which is the primary ingredient in this sauce here that I'm brushing on. But we like spice, so we're gonna do this. And if you've ever had real Nashville hot chicken, it'll knock you out. Here we go. So now look at this color that it's getting. It's solidifying up a little bit on these chicken tenders. Now what we're gonna do, and you can kind of do this any way you want, but we are going to make little sandwiches out of it and some Texas toast with some pickles, which is the traditional way that they suggest serving it. The chicken tender, spicy chicken tender sandwiches is what this is gonna be. But it's smelling really good here in the Wolf House. And my boy Ethan isn't here today, my daughter, so I could make something really hot. So there we have, oh, I'm gonna be eating that one. So there we have it. Everything is coated, smells great. I will get this on a piece of Texas toast in just a second, and I will show you the final product. Thanks for watching, putting up with my nonsense. Make sure to like, subscribe. I don't say that enough, I know. If you made it to the end, I genuinely appreciate you. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because a lot of people go, oh, what did you make? Well, if you hit the bell, you'd know. But a lot of people don't hit the bell, so just click the bell. It's not gonna hurt your feelings or anything. Thank you so much for enduring us again, and we'll be back with something special with vodka. I don't know, I got sent a bottle of vodka from a friend of mine, so we're gonna make something cool with that. So take care, and I will bring back the final product in just a minute, and it'll just be a picture because I don't feel like doing a video. So take care. All right, here we go. So we made the Nashville Hot Chicken. Heather's never really had it, so we're gonna see how this goes. There you go.
How do I cut this?
Well, you use your knife.
But am I cutting it through to the toast?
Of course. Get a little bit of toast, a little bit of pickle. Is that crunch? You know that's a good sign, right?
I'm so scared.
35 seconds in with no bite yet. Here we go, here we go,
I'm
here we go.
really scared. This is a really big bite. Hold on, let me cut off some of this crust.
Okay, here we go. Look at the... Is it hot?
No. It's hot.
My water.
Oh my. It's hot. It's really good though.
All right, I made Nashville Hot Chicken, and this is freaking hot. It's this chicken is so hot, it feels like Chris Brown gave me a 1-2 punch. Oh my goodness. If I don't make it out of this alive, I love you guys. What you doing?
I'm drinking.
What's the single most important thing to
You
your
did it?
business?
I did it.
I
I did it. I'm a survivor.